In the quiet corners of your heart, where you've carried the weight of silent aches and unspoken questions, there's a stirring. You've felt it, haven't you? That gentle nudge, that whisper of unease. Diablo 4 lingers when you're alone with your thoughts. It's not your imagination playing tricks on you, it's something deeper, something sacred. It's your spirit sensing a truth that your eyes haven't fully seen yet. The heavens are speaking to you today, opening your understanding to something profound, something that's been hidden for far too long. This moment, this message, is not a coincidence. It's a divine appointment, crafted just for you, meant to reach you exactly where you are. You've been walking through a fire, a storm of emotions that has tested your strength and shaken your spirit. There were moments when you felt alone, when the laughter of others echoed while your heart was breaking. You cried in silence, and it seemed like no one noticed. But let me tell you something that will settle into your soul like a warm embrace. You were never alone. The eyes of heaven were watching over you, even when it felt like the world had turned its back. Every tear you shed, every quiet prayer you whispered, every moment you held on to hope, despite the pain, it was all seen. The Most High felt a great sorrow for your suffering, and that sorrow has stirred something sacred in the spiritual realms. You are not invisible. You are chosen. The pain you've carried, the betrayals that cut deeper than words can describe, the moments when you felt abandoned, they were not in vain. They were not your fault. You've been wondering, haven't you? Questioning yourself, replaying moments in your mind, asking if you were too much, too sensitive, or not enough. You've carried the weight of doubt, thinking maybe you deserved the hurt, the silence, the lies. But hear this clearly, none of it was your fault. You were placed in a situation where darkness tried to dim your light, but your light was too bright to be extinguished. Your heart, your love, your kindness shone like a rose blooming in barren soil, and that beauty did not go unnoticed. The person who hurt you, the one you trusted with your heart, the one whose voice once brought you comfort, they are at the center of this message. You know who they are. Their laughter used to light up your world. Their presence felt like home. You shared your secrets with them, let them see your scars, trusted them with your vulnerabilities. And yet they betrayed you. They turned away, leaving you with questions that haunted your nights. You've felt it in your gut, haven't you? That uneasy feeling, those dreams that hinted at something being off, those fleeting moments when you caught a glimpse of the truth but pushed it aside because the weight of it was too much to bear. You weren't wrong to feel that way. Your spirit was trying to tell you what your heart wasn't ready to accept. This message isn't about vengeance or anger. It's about healing. It's about bringing light to the shadows so you can be free. The truth is coming, and it's coming quickly. Archangel Michael, the protector of the faithful, is moving with urgency. He's bringing a message that cannot wait any longer. A heartbreaking revelation is approaching your life, not to destroy you, but to set you free. The one who hurt you, the one who smiled while you suffered, is being exposed, not by your hand, but by the hand of divine truth. The masks they've worn, the lies they've told, the secrets they've kept, they're all unraveling. Heaven is pulling back the curtain, and what was whispered in darkness is being brought into the light. You've been carrying a burden that was never yours to hold. You've been blaming yourself, wondering what you could have done differently, but you were not wrong to love. You were not foolish to trust. Your heart was pure, your intentions were honest, and that purity is what makes you so precious in the eyes of the divine. You were never meant to shrink to fit into places that didn't value you. You were never meant to stay in spaces where you were questioned, belittled, or made to feel less than. Love doesn't confuse. Love doesn't manipulate. Love doesn't leave you feeling like you're too much or not enough. The person who broke your heart may still walk around as if nothing happened, but heaven is moving and something is shifting. Signs are coming. You'll hear words spoken that confirm what you've suspected. You'll see glimpses of truth in unexpected places, a confession, a moment of clarity that hits you like a wave. Don't be afraid when it comes. Don't cling to what God is removing from your life. The truth is here to set you free, to release you from the chains of doubt and pain. The one who betrayed you will face the weight of their choices, not because you sought revenge, but because truth has its own timing. What was hidden will be revealed, and those who celebrated your struggles will witness your rise. This is not just about healing, it's about restoration. The scars you carry, the ones you thought would mark you forever, will become like stars in the night sky, telling a story of survival and strength. You've been through a fire, but you're coming out refined, stronger, and more radiant than ever. The pain that once crushed you will become the foundation of something glorious. You'll see connections fall away, relationships that no longer serve you dissolve, and faces reveal their true intentions. Let them go. Trust that what's being removed is making space for what's divinely yours. Your heart has been aching, but it's also been preparing. Every tear you've shed has watered the seeds of something new. You're being elevated, not out of pride, but because your soul has been shaped by pain for something sacred. You've been faithful, even when the world was unkind. You've forgiven, even when it hurt. You've loved, even after betrayal. And now, heaven is touching you. You're being wrapped in a divine embrace, held through every silent night, and guided toward a future that's brighter than you can imagine. Strange events may unfold in the days to come. You might receive a message, hear a voice, or feel a confirmation that resonates deep in your bones. It might not come in the form you expect, but it will come with a clarity that leaves no room for doubt. When it arrives, don't react in fear. Stand still. Trust that the same spirit that led you to this message will guide you through what's next. Archangel Michael is moving swiftly, bringing truth, protection, and the authority of heaven to shake what needs to be shaken and heal what needs to be restored. You are stronger than you know. The trembling in your heart, the stirring in your spirit, it's the truth rising. It's your soul awakening to what's been true all along. You're about to step into a new level of clarity, vision, and strength. The person who hurt you may still be pretending, but their time of hiding is over. The divine order has been set in motion, and nothing can stop it. You don't need to fight or chase answers. Let the silence speak. Let the peace of knowing rise above their chaos. Asterisk, asterisk. Someone you loved deeply may be feeling the weight of their actions right now. They may have knelt down in tears, remembering the way they treated you, realizing the beauty they lost when they let you go. But this isn't about their regret. It's about your resurrection. It's about your spirit being lifted from the ruins and dressed in glory again. You, the one who stayed quiet when you could have shouted, who forgave when it hurt, who kept showing up with love, even after betrayal, you are the one heaven is lifting up. You are the one being restored, not just to who you were, but to something greater. This is your time. This is your awakening. The pain you've carried is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of something new. Your name is being whispered in rooms of favor. Doors are opening, and the very pain that once crushed you will become the foundation of your testimony. You've cried enough. You've waited enough. Now, watch what heaven will do. This message was meant for you. Don't ignore it. Don't run from it. Sit with it. Feel it. Let it breathe new life into the places that have gone cold. Your story is shifting, and what's coming is good, very good. Forgive yourself for staying too long, for loving too hard, for hoping too much. It wasn't weakness. It wasn't weakness. It was love. It was your pure heart shining through the cracks of what tried to break you. You're being made whole, not because of those who hurt you, but in spite of them. The years you spent confused, the nights you lay awake, wondering why they're being redeemed. The heaviness in your chest will lift, and your voice will find confidence again. You will feel light again. You will trust again. You will smile from your soul again. This is a divine shift, a moment wrapped in heavenly timing. Archangel Michael is moving with urgency, bringing truth and protection. You may hear something soon, a call, a confession, a word that opens the door to what you've suspected all along. When it comes, don't run. Stand still. God is with you, holding you upright, filling you with strength when your knees feel weak, speaking peace when your heart races. You are worthy of love that stays, of truth that heals, of peace that doesn't fade. You were not created to live in fear or under the weight of others' dishonesty. You are a child of the divine, and chains are being broken off your life. What's coming may shake you, but it's not your destruction, it's your deliverance. You prayed for truth, and it's arriving. It may not look the way you expected, but it will carry the hand of the divine. Let the tears fall, if they must. Let the past fall away like garments you no longer need. You're stepping into something new, something beautiful. The heartbreak is not the end, it's the beginning of your breakthrough. Trust and believe, pray and keep moving. What's coming next is what your heart has been waiting for, my beloved. This is not the end of your journey, but the unveiling of a new chapter. The heavens have spoken, and the truth is rising to meet you. You are held, you are seen, and you are loved beyond measure. As Archangel Michael stands guard over your spirit, trust that the path ahead is being cleared for you. The pain you've carried is being transformed into a testimony of resilience and grace. Open your heart to the healing that's coming. Step forward with courage, knowing that the divine is with you, guiding you toward a future filled with light, peace, and purpose. Your story is far from over, it's just beginning, and it will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. Asterisk, asterisk, your heart has been heavy, carrying the weight of questions that seemed to have no answers. You've lain awake at night, staring into the darkness, wondering why things unfolded the way they did. The silence in those moments wasn't empty, it was filled with the quiet whispers of your spirit, longing for clarity, yearning for peace. You felt the ache of betrayal, the sting of words unspoken, and the confusion of love that didn't feel like love at all. But now, in this sacred moment, the heavens are reaching out to you, wrapping you in a divine embrace that speaks of hope, restoration, and a future brighter than you could have dreamed. This is not a random encounter. This is a message meant for you, delivered with purpose and love. The journey you've been on has not been easy. You've walked through valleys where shadows seemed to stretch endlessly, where the laughter of those you trusted turned into echoes of pain. You've wondered if you were seen, if your tears mattered, if your heart's quiet cries reached beyond the walls of your solitude. Let this truth settle deep within you. Every moment of your struggle was witnessed. The divine has been near, collecting every tear, hearing every prayer, and holding you through every storm. The Most High has not turned away from your pain. Instead, He has been preparing a path for your healing, a path that leads to freedom and wholeness. You are not defined by the wounds others have left on your heart. You are not the sum of their betrayals or their silence. You are chosen, beloved, and crafted with a purpose that no one can steal. The person who hurt you, the one whose voice once felt like a melody but turned into a source of sorrow, they are not the author of your story. You trusted them, opened your heart to them, believed in the promises they made. And when those promises crumbled, you wondered if it was your fault. You questioned your worth, replayed every moment, and searched for what you might have done wrong. But hear this now, from the voice of heaven itself. You did nothing to deserve their betrayal. Your love was not a mistake. Your trust was not weakness. Your heart, so full of light and sincerity, was a gift they did not honor, but a gift that heaven has always cherished. This message comes with urgency because the time for truth is here. Archangel Michael, the mighty protector, is moving swiftly in the spiritual realms, carrying a divine mandate to uncover what has been hidden. A heartbreaking revelation is coming to your life, not to break you further, but to break the chains that have held you captive. Their secrets, their whispers behind closed doors, their actions that cut you so deeply, cannot stay hidden any longer. The light of truth is shining, and it will expose every lie. Every moment they tried to dim your spirit, you've felt it, haven't you? That stirring in your soul, that knowing deep within that something wasn't right. You've had dreams that hinted at the truth, moments when your intuition whispered warnings you couldn't fully grasp. You brushed them aside, not because you were foolish, but because your heart wanted to believe in the good, wanted to hold on to hope, that hope was not wasted. It was a reflection of your pure, beautiful spirit, a spirit that refused to let darkness snuff out its light. But now, the time for wondering is over. The truth is rising, and it will bring with it the clarity you've been seeking. It will bring the release you didn't even know you needed. This revelation may feel heavy at first. It may shake the foundations of what you thought you knew. But do not fear it. This is not your destruction. It is your deliverance. The heartbreak that's coming is not meant to crush you, it's meant to free you from the weight of lies and deception. The person who hurt you may still act as though nothing happened, walking through life with a mask of innocence. But heaven sees what they've done. Heaven knows the words they spoke in secret, the promises they broke, the moments they chose themselves over you. And now, heaven is stepping in, not to punish, but to restore balance, to bring justice, to lift you into a new season of peace. You are about to witness a shift. Signs will appear, perhaps a conversation that reveals more than you expected, a message that confirms what you've felt, or a moment of clarity that feels like a puzzle piece falling into place. These signs are not random. They are orchestrated by the divine, carefully placed to guide you toward healing. When they come, don't turn away. Don't let fear make you shrink back. Stand still and let the truth do its work. Let it wash over you like a cleansing wave, removing the doubts and fears that have clung to you for too long. The one who betrayed you will face the consequences of their choices. Not because you sought vengeance, but because truth always finds its way to the surface. Your heart, so full of love and gold, has been a beacon in a world that sometimes chooses darkness. They saw your warmth, your kindness, your willingness to love, despite the risks, and they tried to dim it. Not because you were weak, but because your light was something they could not control. You were never meant to fit into spaces that demanded you shrink. You were never meant to stay where you were questioned, doubted, or made to feel small. True love lifts you up. It brings clarity, not confusion. It builds you up, not tears you down. The person who broke your heart may have left you feeling unworthy, but you are worthy of so much more. You are worthy of love that stays, of friendships that are sincere, of peace that doesn't fade. As this truth unfolds, you will feel a shift within you. The trembling in your heart will turn into strength. The questions that kept you awake will give way to answers that bring rest. The scars you carry, the ones you thought would define you, will become symbols of your resilience. They will tell a story of how you survived, how you loved, how you kept going even when the world tried to convince you to give up. Those who tried to bury you with their silence, their deception, their absence, they will see you rise. They will watch you bloom from the very place they thought they left you broken. This is not just about healing, it's about restoration. It's about taking every piece of your heart that was scattered and making it whole again. The divine is moving in your life, not just to comfort you, but to repay you for every moment of pain you endured. The years you spent confused, the nights you lay awake wondering why they are being redeemed. The heaviness in your chest will lift, and your spirit will feel light again. Your laughter, your joy, your trust, they will return, stronger and more radiant than before. You will smile from your soul again, and it will be a smile that no one can take away. Archangel Michael is moving with urgency, bringing with him the authority of heaven. He is not coming empty-handed. He carries truth, protection, and a divine promise that what was stolen from you will be returned. You may hear something soon, a word, a confession, a moment that opens the door to what you've suspected all along. When it comes, don't be afraid. God is standing with you, holding you upright, filling you with strength when you feel weak. He is speaking peace over every storm in your heart, truth over every lie that made you feel unworthy. You are not alone in this moment, and you never will be. The person who hurt you may be feeling the weight of their actions now. They may be remembering the way they treated you, the words they spoke in haste, the promises they broke. They may see the emptiness in their own life and realize the beauty they lost when they let you go. But this isn't about their regret. It's about your resurrection. It's about your spirit being lifted from the ashes and dressed in glory. You, who stayed quiet when you could have shouted, who forgave when it hurt, who kept loving even after betrayal, you are the one heaven is lifting up. You are the one being restored to something greater than you could have imagined. Forgive yourself for holding on too long, for loving too deeply, for hoping against hope. That wasn't weakness, it was the strength of a heart that refused to give up on love. Your heart is being made whole, not because of those who hurt you, but in spite of them. The divine is weaving a new story for you, one where your pain becomes the foundation of your testimony. Your name is being whispered in rooms of favor. Doors are opening, opportunities are aligning, and the very things that once crushed you are becoming stepping stones to something glorious. This is your time, your awakening. The truth is coming to set you free, to release you from the chains of doubt and heartache. Don't run from it. Don't hide from it. Sit with it. Let it settle into your bones and feel it breathe new life into the places that have gone cold. The heartbreak you've carried is not the end, it's the beginning of a breakthrough. Your story is shifting, and what's coming is good, very good. Trust in the divine timing. Pray and keep moving forward. What's next is what your heart has been longing for. Asterisk, asterisk, beloved. This moment marks the turning of a page in your story. The heavens have spoken, and the truth is rising to meet you with love and purpose. You are held in the arms of the divine, seen in every moment of your struggle, and cherished beyond measure. As Archangel Michael guards your spirit, trust that the path ahead is being paved with light and hope. The pain you've carried is being transformed into a powerful testimony of strength and grace. Step forward with courage, knowing that you are guided toward a future filled with peace, joy, and purpose. Your story is not over, it's unfolding into something more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Asterisk, asterisk, if this message has touched your soul and brought light to your heart, please like and subscribe to stay connected to more divine words of encouragement and truth. Your support helps spread this sacred message to others who need it. For those feeling called to give more, a super thanks of $20 would be a beautiful way to show your love and keep this channel shining bright. Archangel Michael, with deep love and urgency, reminds you this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention, open your eyes, and be careful. This is not a coincidence. It was sent for you, beloved, because you are cherished and guided by the heavens.